So this is officially the beginning of our trip, and we are right now saying our goodbyes, not goodbyes, or see you laters. And Shirley doesn't want to let me go. Shirley manifested for us to stay with her, and that's exactly what happened. We stayed with Shirley for about 2 months while being here in Fresno. Stayed with my sister, and it helped us save a lot of money, and most importantly helped us grow mindfully. And I had a lot of time to think here, and Shirley's just a doll, so she really helped all of us grow and get closer to our goals. So thank you, Shirley.
Yes, sorry.
I'm gonna miss you guys. So on the road we go. Portland is our next stop, to San Francisco, to China, to Thailand, and we made it. So,
and we're gonna get all the videos first.
She gets to see everything first. Okay, see you later, guys. Enjoy the trip with us.
Bye. Count down below.
Don't forget to subscribe below and like our video and turn on the notifications.
I put zip ties. We'll be done.
Oh, he put zip ties. We're good. We're gonna miss you. They're like, thank God,
I know. Okay, girl.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Safe travel, guys. Hey everybody, so we officially made it to Thailand and we are home. So if you want a home tour, make sure to watch my next video. As of right now, Alex is in the kitchen and he just made some salsa. Say hey.
Hey.
Penny,
Not for open.
say hi.
Hi.
Are you eating the salsa?
No.
No, why not? It's too spicy?
Bomb.
What? You love salsa.
Peace. I got it.
Okay, and as for me, I'm currently working on this YouTube video and I'm going to tell you guys all about our journey and what it took to get here. So we ran into a few obstacles that we had to overcome. I wouldn't really consider them problems because I believe there's a lesson to learn. I believe they're lessons, not problems. But man, let me tell you. Okay, so we ran into a snowstorm. Our car got stuck because of the snowstorm. Our train was canceled. Because our train was canceled, we almost missed our flight. Because our train was canceled, that put us in a money hole. So throughout this journey, I met many people who helped us get through it. So I just want to thank everybody who was there by our side and helped me reach my goals. So let's go ahead and rewind for a bit, and I'm going to tell you guys all about this journey of ours. So here we go, rewind, and let's get it. I'm just extremely thankful right now. We had to make a few stops like gas and put air in the tires, and so we're finally officially on the road and we hit Madeira. And so I said my prayer and I thank God for leading us on this path and to bless this path that we're about to cross, and thanking him so much for getting me to this point in my life and helping me conquer the depression that I suffer with. So I just wanted to share with you guys the real, true me, what goes on. Not just the fun part, but the emotional as well. Because right now it's officially starting to feel, sorry, the sun's on my face. Now it's officially starting to feel real after I said my prayer. So thank you, God.
for everything and helping me pull through all my problems and just being patient with me. Thank you, God.
Okay, so it took about 8 to 9 hours for us to hit Oregon, and I pretty much slept the whole way because I kind of always do. Alex likes to drive. So when I woke up, there was snow everywhere. It was getting pretty bad. The snow was coming down pretty hard. Instead of getting worried again, I said a prayer and I said for God to please bless this road that we're on and have our angels watch over us and drive this car. I shit you not, like right when I said that prayer, 2 snow plows pulled right in front of us. That's while we got to a point where there really weren't any cars around and the snow plows turned off the road. They took an exit and I'm like, follow them. Because if we went up any further, there were no cars around and there were no tracks for us to follow. So we would have definitely got stuck because there were cars stuck on the road, stranded, there were accidents. We were even able to hear trees cracking and falling because of the fires that just recently happened in Oregon. There's a lot of burned and old brittle trees that they were just coming down and you can just hear them. So take a listen. I did roll down my window and I did get some footage of that. So the snow plows turned off the side of the road and we followed them, and I didn't care. I would have rather backtracked than to have got stuck on the road. And because we backtracked, it gave us time to think and reassess the situation. So patience is key, and really working on our emotions to not get frustrated and not be angry. I believe that it was truly our angels and God presenting us with these plow trucks to get us through this. I said a prayer and my faith is strong. Like I always say, nothing is out of reach as long as you keep your faith, and it's true. He's here. We followed them, and then finally they made a U-turn. We kept following them some more. Daylight started coming. They kept the roads clear, and then finally we come to a stop and we come to a complete halt, and the traffic is backed up and we get stuck on the road. I think 9 hours, like literally at a complete stop for 9 hours.
Jumping.
Alex is pissed. We are stuck in snow right now, and Alex cannot hold it. This is already the second time, and I think I'm next. Ah! Stop! Stop!
Okay, so right when the traffic gets going, we're a bit scared because the snow had built up. Of course, I just keep my faith, just keep going, just keep going. There's no room for negativity at this point. But our gas light is going on because we couldn't turn off, we didn't really want to turn off the car because it was cold, and we wanted to keep the heater going, and we didn't want our car to freeze up in those conditions, so we were running out of gas. Our car was running for 9 hours. As the traffic gets moving, we have no choice but to pull off. Once again, I'm like, turn! Because there was a big truck getting off the exit. It was one of the first exits that we came across when our vehicle started moving. And so we followed the truck, and boom, we get stuck. And so we're there, and me and Alex get out the car and we start digging ourselves out, and I have no fucking shoes or boots. I have chanclas. Finally, a gentleman comes and he helps pull us out. So he has a big truck. He got some wraps, what are those things called? Anyways, he pulls us out a little bit further, but we have to go on the roundabout, and the roads are just so bad that we end up getting stuck, and our car is stuck there. We get to the town, and I forgot what the town is called. I'll go ahead and put it below. And so at least he offers to take us to the nearest hotel so we wouldn't have to walk. Bless his heart so much. If you get to watch this, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping us. You are one of the kindest people I came across in my life. So thank you. So he gave us a ride to the nearest hotel, and there was no electricity anywhere. All the phones were down, electricity was down. The kitchen was still open, so we got to get a sandwich. We got a few drinks, and there was a fireplace burning, so it was actually a really great time when you have a positive attitude. So also, there were no rooms available, so we had to sleep in the lobby area. Bless another person's heart. Unfortunately, I didn't get to meet him because I was in the lounge area when Penny and Alex were sleeping in the lobby. When I was done, it just so happened that Alex, he said the guy gave us a room, and supposedly there were no rooms available, but we think it's because they were low on staff. A lot of people were stranded and the staff couldn't get to work, so they were low on staff, meaning they couldn't clean the rooms. But because of my prayers, I know, because of my prayers, we were blessed with a room. We got a good night's sleep. Somewhat. I was throwing up for some reason. I got sick, and so that's why I don't have any footage of our room or the process of it happening. So yeah, and we were safe. When we woke up in the morning, our car was gone, so we had to call my brother to come and pick us up, which he got there within like less than 2 hours. Thank you. And we were all good. So the reason why we were driving to Portland was to drop off our car at the dealership. So because they were going to buy it back, and because our car got towed, we were going to have to take it out for like over $400, and that was just going to eat up into our pockets. So it was something that we couldn't do, so we worked it out with the dealership, and they were going to go handle everything. So because of that, we did not pay for a room, we did not pay for our tow, and that saved us a lot of money. The next day, we found out that all the trains were canceled. All of them. Also, the trains that were running that day, they got stuck for over 36 hours on the train. They were running out of food, running out of water. I did read a lot of good articles on that. A lot of people came together and was helping one another, and I just got chills once again, because that is exactly what happened to us when we got stuck. And that's why it was an absolutely great experience, because people were coming together and helping one another. I mean, the guy tried towing us out twice. We got a free room for the night. We were fed. We were talked to. People were interacting with us, and it was just such an amazing time to hear everybody's stories on what they were currently feeling in that present moment. So the storm was not bad at all. It was actually a great experience, and so finally my brother picked us up and we made it to Portland.
So good. You take
You were around, I couldn't be.
Mommy won't give me one.
You fell in love with me.
So we had an amazing time in Portland. However, during the time in Portland, that's when we had to figure out what we were going to do because we found out that our train was canceled. So because our train was canceled, that meant that we could have missed our flight. We only had so much money in our pocket to get here until I received more benefits from the military. That will be a whole other video on how we survive here and how we make an income. So if you want to learn how we do this or know our secrets on how we do this, then stay tuned because I'll make another video on that part. However, we started eating up into our budget and we had to try to decide whether we were going to fly to San Francisco since all the trains were canceled. When we looked up flights, the prices had went up to over $1,000. There's no way we could have afforded that because we wouldn't have survived here. We had to play it smart and really budget our money if we wanted to live a full-on lifestyle here. We didn't know what to do. We didn't have a credit card to rent a car. At this point, it was getting a bit stressful, but once again, I remained calm and I started to meditate and I started to pray. So as I was having my meditation session and my crying session and just releasing all these emotions that I didn't need to carry within myself, right at that moment, my brother texted me. He said, so, like, what's going on? Are you guys leaving soon? Because I told him, hey, we might not be here when you get home. So he was checking to see if we were actually going to leave or not. And I told him, no, like, this is what happened. And he said, well, I have a credit card if you want to borrow it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, thank you, God, like, so much. It was a bit hard to accept because ego, and that's something I've been working on, to let go of my ego and let go of my pride. But sometimes as human beings, we need to be okay with accepting help and love from other individuals. And so for my brother, I'm thankful for so much. It's something that I would do for somebody else if I could, and that's just something I have to accept and get over my pride. And so he helped us, and I had to pay him back for everything. So because he was going to drop off the car in San Francisco, I was going to pay for his flight back once I got paid. Prayers are powerful. Love is powerful. And if it wasn't for those two things, we wouldn't be here right now. So once again, thank you to everybody who helped us throughout this journey. Thank you to my sister for opening her home to us to help us save money. Thank you to Shirley for opening her home to us to help us save money. Thank you to the guy who attempted to pull us out twice and get our car unstuck. Thank you to the gentleman who gave us a room for the night so Penny wouldn't have to sleep in the lobby. Thank you to the hotel for being extremely nice and extremely understanding of our circumstances and not having anywhere to go. Thank you to the people I just got to talk to and get to know. Thank you for everybody just being kind. Thank you so much to my brother for pulling us through and offering his help. And most importantly, thank you to God and my angels who never fail to come through for me.
If it wasn't for the hires, I wouldn't be sitting on this couch right now. I wouldn't be living my dream of Thailand and growing my heart and living up to my full potential and fulfilling my life purpose. So thank you to everybody, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the clips on this video. So here's a little bit of Portland, and here's a little bit of China, and then of course here we are. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Also, stay tuned for my house tour. Stay tuned for how we actually make a living and how we make our money and how we make this lifestyle possible. So thank you to everybody who's watching. You guys are appreciated. Thank you. Snow, moon. I thought that was cute. It's cute, huh? The can is cute. We have not had time to get a beer at the airport, which is one of our favorite things to do. So it's our home stretch. I think the flight is about 2 hours. The flight was delayed, which is cool because we were already pushing it on time. We went into the city, as y'all seen. And now we're just gonna sit and enjoy, and we'll be home soon, our new home.
Hi, Ying.
So, cheers, right? Cheers.
Nothing stops us.
So my car's still stuck. I've been drinking wine. I'm trying to drink water now, but I've been writing in my journal because who else? Who else writes in their journal a bit buzzed? Who else writes in their journal a bit buzzed?